Guys, do you know this is an interesting fact? There is a one village in all around the world where people suddenly fall asleep, even if they are walking, even they are sitting or whatever. They suddenly fall asleep, and not only just suddenly fall asleep. Another interesting and shocking thing is that they are wake up after a few days. I mean, they are going to wake up after a week, something like that, and with loss of memory. It means if you can ask something them, they will say, "Oh, we don't know. We know nothing. I mean, they remember nothing." So that's a very interesting story I'm going to share with you. It's a fact, 100%. Let's back to history a little bit, go in deeper. So actually, it's a kind of disease. In March 2013, a first time was reported in a remote village of Kalachi in Kazakhstan, and it was said that it could spread more, and that's why in the last few weeks there have been more than 40 new cases, and most of them requiring hospitalizations. Well, Kalachi residents were living their life in a fear of a mysterious disease. Well, it's known as a sleepy hollow. I think you have heard of Sleepy Hollow. If you haven't heard it, this is what we are going to do. Sleepy Hollow is a very, very horrible like disease where you can't allow yourself to wake up. I mean, you suddenly fall asleep even anywhere. As I earlier mentioned, if you're walking somewhere or you're just sitting somewhere, even you're working anywhere, or even you're driving, suddenly it happens somewhere that a person who was driving a motorcycle and he suddenly fall asleep, and after a few days he have found himself in a hospital was sleeping. Well, that's, and some of doctors asked him, so he said, I know nothing, that's what thing. So and villagers thought to relocate their safety after the decision, after the mysterious like disease. Most of villagers thought to relocate their safety, but as the investigation said, it may spread if you think of the relocating. It means if you are thinking to relocate somewhere, so it can be spread. I mean, your disease could spread to more people, more people. So do not think to go another way. Relocate means to just set up another site, another country, another place. So there 152 people were affected. The disease affects all kind of ages, all kind of groups. Means you're a child or adult, whatever, you will be affected with this. So after that disease disappeared for a while. It means sometime the disease will disappear. But it seemed like in 2015 appeared again. That's very horrible. In 2015 it appeared again. And then again people started to like after 2 years, after 2 years of break, in 2050 people affected again. So according to the study, the disease is probably non-communicable. As the study says, doctor and scientists researched the unearthed, but ultimately they have figured out that it's a disease. It's found humans to fall asleep for a week, for days. I mean, so as we earlier mentioned, even Kalashi blogger Irina Zorokia said that her cat Morag suddenly went stupid on Friday night and started to meowing and attacking to wall and some kind of thing in whole like place in the house. That's a very horrible thing that's happened to cat even. But additionally, we have heard that once the disease passes, they will come to back their normal like condition. This is what they have researched according to the scientists, of course. Even the cat was doing stuff kind of thing to touching the wall in the house, but finally once the cat fall in sleep, after he woke up in the afternoon time, even as I heard Janina said that cat was just snoring like a human for lunchtime, even couldn't recognize the cat food. Well, one of them, a father of a child, had fallen ill from the sleep hollow disease. His name is Igor Semisko, said if you try to wake him up, it seems he wants to open his eye but can't. This is, yeah. So this is what I think it's all about. This is an interesting fact. This is a village exactly in all around the world. Most of the scientists tried to figure out what is the reason behind of this, but they couldn't like found it more deeper. They just found it that's happened behind of it's just sleepy like disease. We don't have a more like symptoms, something like that. So that's all. I think if you would like to do more study, I will be able to send you some links below description. You can do that, of course. Thanks a lot for watching this video. If you want more videos, feel free to message me. I'll be here always. Thanks.